Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. Vijender Singh Tawar, Associate Professor in English, and at present I have been posted at Government College, Gudha, in the Jhunjhunu district. During this Corona period, as we are not able to organize our traditional way of teaching, so we are now giving you some video lectures so that you can learn and your studies do not hamper, you do not suffer. So keeping this in view, today's video is meant for the students of class BA part 2nd, subject English literature, paper 2nd. And this topic which we are going to take up in this video is prescribed in section C of paper 2nd English literature. Topic is theme writing. Now, if we make analysis of this topic, theme writing, we will find that it is related with one of the skills which are considered to be the requirement to be a master of a language. They are LSRW. LSRW means first of all listening, speaking, reading and writing. These are regarded as the 4 skills of a language. So writing comes at number 4 as this is the natural way of learning a language. And this skill, that is writing, is of immense importance, very, very important, because we cannot talk to all people face to face. Sometimes we have to communicate through writing also. So writing is very important. It is difficult to write at any length without some form of preparation. Means if we want to write, it is natural that we will require some kind of preparation. Planning may be a lengthy process, but it need not be. Now, how much you do depend on the subject, how well you know it, and how much research you need to do. I mean, these are the questions which arises when one faces a topic to write. And the answer of such questions vary from person to person. If there's is a particular topic may be easily understood by A person, it may not be understood by B person. So it depends upon individuals. So that's why it varies from person to person. Some of the problems a writer may face arise because the subject of the topic has not been clearly defined or understood. Sometimes a writer faces a problem not because of any other reason, but because of the topic. Sometimes topic is not well defined. You find that it is confusing or it is not understood by the writer. Then there will be a problem for the writer. If the writer has analyzed the wording of the topic and decided what kind of question it is, you can begin to develop your ideas. Means it will become very easy for a writer if he understands what is the meaning of the topic or what has been asked by the examiner or any authority to write. This is the general thing about writing. Now let us come to our topic, that is theme writing. In theme writing, the first question arises, what is a theme? So we can say a theme is a piece of writing, a talk or a discussion is an important idea, subject that runs through it. Means if you have something written on paper before you, or something has been explained by somebody, you will find that this is theme. Now it can be understood by various names such as, right, reader knows it by various names depending upon the situation. Sometimes they say it is the subject, sometimes it is idea, topic, matter, argument, text, burden, essence, unifying idea, thesis, keynote, gist, subject matter, recurrent image, etc. These are the various names. These are given to something, a piece of writing which is before you. In a nutshell, a theme is a short piece of prose on a given subject. It includes arguments, expositions, descriptions, and narratives. It has everything in it. The theme presents a single central idea which gives it a unity. The important thing about theme is that it unites the piece of writing. There is a single central idea in it, and it is called theme. The major parts in a theme are paragraphs. These paragraphs should be closely related with each other and provide a logical coherence. Before one begins writing, one needs to know what one is writing about. First, look at the given theme. First, you should try to concentrate on the topic which is before you. Concentrate on any key term or terms because one will require using these words in one's response. Then try to make analysis by concentrating on each main words of that given theme or topic, because you will develop your idea or response keeping those words in view. So it is very essential for one to keep concentration on the main words of the theme. After doing this, then ask oneself, on what topic is he supposed to be writing? He means writer. On what topic the writer is going to give his response. Second, what does he know about this topic already? What does the writer know about it already? If the writer does not know how to respond to this topic, where can the writer go to find some answers? If he does not understand, he does not have any idea what to say in response to that topic, then he should think, where should he go to respond this question? In this way, the writer will be able to understand the given theme or topic. It is important to think first about the topic and then what one wants to say about the topic. After deciding one's point of view on the given theme, let's say develop in your mind that I have to say this and this in response to this topic. One needs to provide information to prove point, to prove his point, or say to prove, illustrate, clarify, exemplify one's point. If you have decided that I am going to say this in response to this, then you have to need some kind of examples or illustrations to prove or to disprove your point. Then for doing this, ask oneself, what examples can this writer, use to support his point? What kind of examples he can give? What information can he provide to help clarify his thoughts? How can he make his thoughts clear? How can I have told you, means writer, support his point with specific data, experiences, or other factual material? He will think and will find the answer, and if he finds the answer, he will get the material and then he can present them in a theme writing. What information does the reader need to know in order to see his point? The writer has a specific point of view and he wants that reader should understand it. So what kind of information he should give so that the reader can understand him? After one has given the reader enough information to see and understand one's point, one needs to explain why the information is relevant, meaningful, or interesting. Then explain why you are giving that particular information, how it is relevant, important. The last sentence of the paragraph must have an air of finality about it. It appears final. It must give the impression that the writer has adequately said what he wanted to say. While elaborating a given theme into a short prose piece, the following practical suggestion on expansion must be kept in mind. We are thinking of writing, so these are the suggestions which a writer should have in his mind. Read the given theme for 3 or 4 times and try to think over the latent idea hidden in that topic. Devote some time to grasp the central idea or exact meaning of the given topic. The central idea of the topic must be written in the first or the second sentence. That must give clear indication of understanding of the theme. And in subsequent, means afterwards, sentences, the main idea must be judiciously developed. In the very beginning, you should hint about the central idea. And then you develop the main idea. While elaborating the topic, main focus must be put on the amplification of the idea by giving details. It is better to quote some relevant examples proving and vindicating the writer's point of view. That you should have a view that you can make it clear. You can justify, you can prove your point. Number 4 suggestion is, it is better to think about the plan of the paragraph instead of starting. Let's first think that I do this. These are the ideas which will be stated by me. These will be the paragraph, and this will be the end, last paragraph, etc., etc. The paragraph must be arranged in 3 sections. First, the main information and message of the topic. The second, its body, in which merits, demerits, plus point, minus points, and special qualities with citation can be detailed. With examples can be detailed, given in detail. Third place should be of the last few lines with conclusion. There should appear air of finality that this is the final result. Only relevant aspect of the given theme must be developed in all 3 parts. The irrelevant and unnecessary details should be avoided. Fifth suggestion is, the opening of the elaboration of a given theme must be straight and relevant. Stereotype or irrelevant phrases must be carefully avoided. It is better to start the sentence in a natural way. It is the first sentence which attracts and captivates the reader, makes the writer's view clear. The first sentence is of immense importance, and when you begin your response to a given theme, the first sentence should be very, very effective. The sixth suggestion is, 3 qualities must be developed while elaborating a given theme into a paragraph. The 3 things we should keep in view. First, these are: language must be simple. The language which is used by the writer must be very simple. Second is, every relevant idea must be briefly described. Every relevant idea must be described briefly, not in details, so that our main topic appear to be very far away and we forget it. Every line must be pinpointed, focusing on the main theme. It must not deviate from the original thought. And the seventh is, after completing the paragraph, it must be read thoroughly once again for removing irrelevant words and correcting of mistakes, if any, regarding spellings, punctuation or grammar. Means after completing, you should go through what you have written and then remove all the mistakes, say the mistakes of spellings, grammar or punctuation. You should try to correct them. Actually, the two properties or qualities must be explicit in a paragraph. First is unity of ideas. What ideas have been expressed, they should be united with each other. And second, the sentences must be related with each other and they must exhibit coherence in construction. Means there should be logical development of ideas, what you have stated, and it should be very effective. If you can do it, your topic will be very effective. Thank you very much.